Hi, I'm Craig,
Hi, I'm Jake.
and you're watching Media Crush. Today's episode, we're going to be talking about video games. It's going to be a first for us, so let's see how it goes. Media Crush. Media Crush. Today's video game review is going to be Metal Gear Solid 5: The Phantom Pain. This story follows Big Boss, and I know a lot of you are familiar with Solid Snake, which was the character in the first game. And Solid Snake is actually a clone of Big Boss.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And Phantom Pain is kind of like a prequel because Hideo Kojima is kind of like giving us the story of Big Boss, the original super soldier in which Solid Snake was cloned after.
Yeah.
The first and fourth game I know follows Solid Snake. The second game follows Raiden, who was kind of like the predecessor of Solid Snake, and Snake
He's kind
Eater.
of like a robot, right?
He becomes cybernetic ninja after the second game, and I'm not gonna get real deep into that story, but he gets captured and put through like a medical transformation. The third one, Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater, and this one follow Big Boss. So this is like his origin story and how Solid Snake came to be. And in this particular game, it starts off with Big Boss coming out of a coma in a Soviet hospital. And basically, your job is to recreate this this huge military operation that doesn't adhere to any governments or countries or anything like that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you're basically hunting down Cypher, which is an evil military who's doing all these bad things in Afghanistan and Africa. And they were also responsible for Big Boss's first demise in a prequel game, which was a small arcade game called Ground Zeroes.
I read a review by IGN, and they said that in this one the story is kind of lacking.
Mm-hmm.
Like it has less of a story than all the other ones.
I heard that too. What they're trying to say is that
But it also has a more open world.
yeah, exactly. What they're trying to do is give more emphasis on the gameplay in the open world and the new engine and all these like really amazing, groundbreaking graphics and gameplay styles, which is a little upsetting because Metal Gear Solid fans um, basically became hardcore fans because of the storyline.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, I'm 30% in the game, and I think the story is pretty good so far.
Really?
I mean, it's not as probably not as immersive as the other Metal Gear games, but I have yet to find anything to complain about.
Oh, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Now since you're like a hardcore gamer, unlike me,
Mm-hmm.
was a person like me who likes fighting games and only plays it in like short bursts.
Yeah.
Like my most I've ever played a game was like an hour or two.
Yeah.
Is this something like that I or anybody else can like just pick up and play?
I'm gonna have to say no on that one. This game. Okay, so I started playing this game a week ago, and embarrassingly, I put about 8 to 10 hours a day in this game.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
And like I said, I'm only 30% in, so you have to put a lot of time and effort into this game. And because it's heavily in story, the story unfolds very slowly. So you definitely can't just pick it up for like a casual experience.
Yeah. Like, do we have to play the other games in the series
Well,
to get the full effect of this one?
to get the full effect, yes, but it definitely it goes over a lot of stuff that you missed. One of the functions in the game is you get these files that you can listen to on your tape player, your cassette player, which is pretty cool that they introduced because this story takes place in the 80s.
Cool.
And one of the cool things you could do in this game is you could collect songs, like the Final Countdown, and other stuff like from 80s, like really cool 80s songs. So you can essentially pick it up for the first time, and they'll kind of catch you up to Big Boss's story with these tapes that you get. But I'd say overall, you kind of want to play the other games first.
Okay.
Yeah.
And is it like a more of a stealth, like a Splinter Cell type gameplay?
Well, being the open world it is, and they want to give you this like player choice feel.
Mm-hmm.
You could pretty much do anything that you want. You could go in stealth, or you could go in guns a-blazing. But what's really cool about this game is that you have to kind of map out and plan what you want to do. You can't just go in blind, or you're going to get killed every time.
Uh-huh.
And the AI in this game is very smart. If you do the same thing over and over again, eventually the soldiers they'll talk to each other with different bases, and they'll kind of like tell them your strategy. So you have to change up your gameplay in order to be successful every time.
Oh, that's cool.
Mm-hmm. But I usually go the stealth route, which they say stick to the shadows and in the grass, and don't move fast because the soldiers could hear your footsteps.
Mm.
Oh, and when you dispose of a soldier, whether you knock him out or kill him, you have to move the body, or the soldier can see a dead soldier, and then he'll go crazy and try to find you. So you could put him in like a trash can. You could put him in a toilet, like a porta potty.
So, are there any notable voice actors in this installment?
Yeah, in this game, Kiefer Sutherland talks the voice of Big Boss, which made kind of a controversy for Metal Gear fans because Dave Hayter was always the voice of Snake. And I didn't think there was a problem in it because Big Boss is kind of a different character and it follows him at a younger state of his career. So his voice could have evolved as he got older.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. And he doesn't really have that much speaking parts in it.
That's what I heard too.
Yeah. But I think he does a great job. I mean, they both have kind of like that raspy, gravelly voice.
Mm-hmm.
So that works. So if you're a hardcore gamer and you're really into stealth and things like that and you're a Metal Gear fan, I'd say definitely pick this one up. You're going to put a lot of hours into it, but what else is there to do?
What score would you give it?
The score I would give this
So far.
game, so far, I'd have to say 9... Yeah, I'd say 9 out of 10 so far. Although I haven't unraveled a lot of storyline, it could go up from now.
So this has been your Media Crush for today. Please subscribe, like, and comment below.
And give us, let us know if there's any video games you want us to review.
Thanks for watching.
Media Crush.
So were there any notable voice actors in this
Yeah, in this one,
installment?
the character of, installment? Good.
So are there any? And as always, get your recommended ranch sauce.
Yes.